Hi guys, I'm Mr. Razor and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be going over the stuff that I bought from last week in week 4 and what deals I got from there. And then I'll also be going over what are the best deals for this coming week or this week of July 19th to the 25th. And again, a quick overview of why I'm doing this is that throughout the summer, I'm finding the best back to school deals to purchase to spend $1,000 to purchase a whole bunch of back to school supplies to donate to local school community to distribute to students in need, students from low income families or homeless families, and to continue their learning experience, whether it's at school or at home. And For more information, feel free to check out my week 1 intro, which has a full detail of everything that I'm doing. I have a GoFundMe in which I have been collecting some funds to help me with this, and which also has a full information outline of everything that I'm doing. So I'll have links down below in the description for those videos and for more and all that extra information. And so without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I bought from last week. And then after that, I'll head on to showing you guys what's on sale and what are the best deals from stores like Staples, Office Depot, Target, and Walmart, and so forth. For this week of July 19th to the 25th. Okay, everyone, so here we are back at that stash of school supplies that's building up over these weeks of purchasing from the best deals from the back to school sales. And so the first thing that I bought actually from Staples, I bought a whole bunch of packs of these ballpoint grip stick pens. So just like ballpoint pens, these were 97 cents a pack for 12 pens in each. So that was a pretty good deal right there. So I bought a whole bunch of these pens, some blues, some red and some blacks, just a variety. So I got those, and then in addition, I bought a whole bunch of these kid scissors. These were again 97 cents a pack for a 2-pack, so it's roughly 50 cents per scissors, and that's also a really good deal right there. And then just to fill in, as I am trying to hit around 50 or more of every single item, I bought another 10 more pencil sharpeners to reach like that 50 mark that I've been hitting for most items. And so I bought 10 more of those, and those were still at 50 cents each. So that's a really good deal. Like everything's a really good deal that I'm getting. And so yeah, that is basically everything that I bought from last week at Staples. But then, as I mentioned later in the week, at Friend Meyer, they had a price blaster sale for these color pencils. So I bought another 30 packs of these 12-pack color pencils for only 79 cents a pack, which is even cheaper than the regular like back to school sale price at 97 cents a pack, which is normally the best deal that you can get at most other stores. But at Friend Mart, they had a price blaster of 79 cents a pack. And although you could only limit 3 packs per transaction, so I just asked the person if I could do 10 transactions of 3s, and they were totally fine with it. So that's why I got another 30 packs of those for only 79 cents a pack. Again, so I bought all that from like the week 4 deals, and that is how much stuff I have total for right now. And so now let's move on to checking out what's on sale for this week of week 5 back to school deals. Okay guys, so here we are to take a look at what's on sale for this week of week 5 of the back to school sale deals, and this is from July 19th to the 25th. And so starting off, before I go actually into showing what's on sale for this week, as you can see here, I kind of like drew up like this wrote up this standard back to school supply deal prices list just for like easier reference as to when I will reference to like the most standard basic best prices for particular items during these back to school sales. In other words, these are like the base prices that you should find at most stores, or like roughly close prices for these items, in which are listed under their prices, and that you shouldn't really buy anything above those prices for those items. For if you want it for like the best deals. So I'll just read down the list really quick. Is that for about 10 to 15 cents you have like the 2 pocket paper folders, and then for 25 cents you have the spiral notebooks and wooden rulers, the 12-inch wooden rulers. For 50 cents you have the index cards, pencil sharpeners, school glue, composition notebooks, the 24-pack Crayola crayons, the poly 2 pocket folders, a 12-pack number 2 pencils. This is store brand. Eraser caps, kid scissors. And then for 75 cents, you have the 3-pack erasers for like the store brand. Then for around the roughly $1 sale prices, include the Crayola color pencils, the Crayola markers, the 3-pack erasers. This is the name brand one. And then kid scissors, which is a double pack, which is essentially the same thing as 50 cents per scissors. And then you have a 12-pack. There's a 12-pack ballpoint pens, and then filler paper for the 175 sheets, which would be the best deal at $1. And then some other prices, which are like the other items are a bit more expensive, typically. Include like the highlighters for 50 cents each, or roughly around 24 cents a 5-pack. And this is a name brand by Sharpie. And then there's other brands that are cheaper. And then like in the store brands, which is roughly around $2 for a 6 to 8-pack. And that's if there's like a bonus set of highlighters included. And then, of course, for like Sharpies, the permanent marker, they're around $3.49 for a 5-pack. And then for the Expo markers, there's a $3.49 also for the 5-packs. And then for the 1-inch binders, are roughly around $1.88 each. So those are some typically those standard base prices that we're going to be comparing to find the best deals that are like these, for example, like the price blasters, in which are even going to be even lower than these base standard prices. So those are what we're looking for now as we're heading into like the middle of the whole back to school sales, in which some stores are going to be hitting some of those even better surprise deal prices. So that's what we're going to be looking for in these coming later weeks. So heading off, starting off with here with Staples. On their front page, they do have a lot of the typical standard prices, such as those notebooks for 25 cents. Then they have the 50 cents part here with the school glue, the crayons, the index cards, the folders, and the composition notebooks. And then they have their binders down here. However, some of the really, really good prices, as they don't really highlight it at all, but they do show it right here, like just like sitting there at the middle of the page, but no like really highlighted, really like this is a really good deal for this week. You actually gotta know that it's a really good price. So just hitting on that, I'm gonna dive right here with the Sharpie highlighters, the 5-pack highlighters. Is only $1.88 for the 5-pack this week, which is a really, really good deal, as it is quite a drop from the $2.49 for the 5-pack. at the regular base standard back to school sale price at $249, which has now dropped to $188 for the 5-pack. And so that's a really good deal. And then along with that, there's the Expo markers and the Sharpie markers, which have also both dropped to here to $297 for a 5-pack. This one is typically a 4-pack, but then of course there's the bonus right here, so it is a 5-pack. So both of these are 5-packs that are $297, and according to the list here, both of them were originally around $349 for their sale price at most stores. So these two are really good deals. And then for mechanical pencils, they're Staples mechanical number 2 like mechanical pencils here for the 12-pack for $149 is also a really good deal. And it's even cheaper than buying like a bulk pack. As I scroll to the next page here, they do have more sales. Right here, they have the Bic mechanical pencils, which are roughly around the same quality, for $6.99 for like a 46-pack. So you can get for like, that's like $7. And so for like about the same price, you can get like 48 mechanical pencils from buying like 4 packs of these for $6. So this is a really good deal right here for the mechanical pencils. And then if you are looking for not name brand or you want like not store brand number 2 pencils, and you want that Ticonderoga like really high end number 2 pencils, $149 is a pretty good deal for like a 12-pack of these pencils specifically. These pencils, of course, since they're much higher quality, they tend to be much more expensive. However, the store brand, Staples store brand number 2 wooden pencils are actually pretty good quality already. I remember myself as a kid when I actually still used number 2 pencils. Staples were always the brand that I love the most because it's much cheaper and they still have a really good quality to it. So if you're looking for more like quantity over having to buy really high quality, the 50 cents 12-pack is actually a much better deal than buying these $149 Ticonderoga pencils, unless if you really want super high quality number 2 pencils, then that's a really good deal for you. And so now let's scroll to the next page and check out some of these deals. These on the later pages tend to be the more higher end, more expensive prices. But there are some really good prices here, such as right here, there's a 97-cent pencil high polymer erasers, 3-pack with free cap erasers. So that's actually a really good deal, considering that I've actually checked the store brand. The store brand 3-pack erasers is around 75 cents. So why not buy these even higher quality like name brand erasers, where you actually get basically an extra eraser of those extra eraser caps. So you get like 4 for the 97 cents price, and that's essentially actually cheaper by just a couple of cents per eraser, and you get a higher quality. So that's a really good deal for this week. And then the 97 cents ballpoint pens, whether it's Bic here or like the Staples brand, the 97 cents is the typical standard base price for the 12-pack ballpoint pens. And so moving on, I'm going to skip past some of these more expensive deals, in which are not the ones that we're looking for. I can't really get right in between here, but oh, there we go. the 75, if you're looking for filler paper, 75 cents for 120 sheets. As I mentioned before, and believe my week 3 video, they also have this is their standard price at Staples for their filler paper, their store brand filler paper. They actually have a much higher quality to their store brand paper. Hence why 75 cents for just a 120 sheets pack is actually an okay price. Considering that their paper is much higher quality. I have used their Staples store brand this paper in the past, and I really like it because they have a much smoother texture than other filler paper brands. But if you're looking for more, like, since it is in the end just paper, if you're looking for more sheets over, like, looking again for super high quality paper, then it would be better to go with like the 99 cents for 175 pack, which is available at most other stores. But anyway, that's an okay price right there. Then they still continue with their regular prices for their 4-pocket paper folder for 97 cents. And then what I realized is that, see, these $3 Crayola markers, these are for their ultra clean washable markers. So that's different than their standard Crayola 10-pack markers that are just like without the ultra washable, which should still be roughly around like $1.90 or like a 97 cents price. But they don't list it here, so I don't know about that. But anyway, this wouldn't be the price that you would want to buy for markers, unless if you want the higher quality, the washable, ultra clean washable markers. So $3 for the 24-pack, unless if you're looking for more colors. Not the best deal. As before, the 12-pack for 97 cents is an even better deal. So I'm straying away from most of these other more expensive prices. But if you are looking for poly cover notebooks, like the higher quality, again, 75 cents for their one subject notebook with a poly cover is actually a really good deal here. And their composition notebooks, these are both really good deals. Other stores typically sell them for like $1 or like $2 a notebook with a poly cover. So this is a really good deal right here. So that is everything for Staples this week. And let's move on to taking a look at Target. Target, they kind of have like a small section cut out over a few pages here, so you actually have to search for it. But they have their 99 cents for their, again, those markers, Crayola markers, and the colored pencils. So that's the pretty typical standard price for those. But still a really good deal. Their 10 ballpoint pens for 99 cents is okay, although at Staples you can get like that 97 cents, same price for an extra 2 pens. Here, 12-pack instead of just the 10-pack. And then it also says that their composition notebooks are also 99 cents. So that's not a good, I wouldn't say that's a price to stray away from, because you can get the composition notebooks for 50 cents at most other stores. So, and then over here, just a couple pages later, this is the price that I've been talking about for right here as I'm circling the 175-page filler paper for 99 cents. And that's a top flight filler paper. And so that is the best price that you can really get out there for the base standard sale price. This is for filler paper. So that's the price that you want to look for and the amount that you want to look for in the pack.
And then their index cards are also standard price 50 cents. Although, and then these other ones are pretty expensive, like for other. Those are the deals that we're not really looking for. We're just looking for the best ones. So I do have to say though that there's Sharpie for like a bigger 10-pack highlighters for $5.79 is an okay price. It's roughly around that standard price, but a little more expensive. So those are all the deals for Target. So basically just the filler paper, the index cards, and then the markers and color pencils. And then moving on, as I mentioned in the comment section, since Friend Meyer, their weekly ad dates are a little bit different than Target, Staples, Walmart, and Office Depot, which start on Sunday through Saturday. Here, for stores like Friend Meyer, they also offer a lot of school supplies, although their flyer changes on like a Wednesday through Tuesdays. So the dates are a little bit staggered. However, for the remaining days of this week through July 21st, they do have a lot of those pretty good deals at their store, including these price blasters here. They do have those, the 10-pack Crayola markers and those pencil boxes for $1. And then they, again, the Papermate, the 10-pack pens like Target for $1. Although you probably want to go to Staples for their extra, you get 12 for 97 cents. So these are actually, this is an okay deal, but then 10 for 10, this is also standard price for like standard sale price for Post-its at 10 for 10. And they also have some of these other sale prices going on. However, the one thing that's tricky about Friend Meyer is that they do have multiple ad flyers every single week. And so here is their grocery flyer, but under the groceries flyer, if you look closely at it, here they have the Crayola 12-pack colored pencils. I mentioned this under last week's video in the comment section as the sale began, that they have the price blaster for the Crayola 12-pack colored pencils for the 79 cents price. And this is what I mentioned earlier in this video when I bought 30 more packs of these. I had to do the 10 different transactions to get 30 of them because it is limit 3 only. But that is a really good steal at 79 cents for that 12-pack. So if you look, you always have to look closely for the best sales. And then moving on to the next store, we have Office Depot here. And as I mentioned in the last video, Office Depot is basically a slightly more expensive version of Staples. So they do have a lot of the similar prices, but slightly more expensive by roughly 50 cents to like $1 more per item. But they do have some of the same prices for some items. So for example, those colored pencils, the 125, that's 25 cents more than what you want to pay for the back to school deals. And then here the colored Crayola crayons are also 25 cents more than that 50 cents price that you want to be looking for. And then they have the 125 cents for their 150 pack. So this is bigger than the Staples set of 120, but their price, since they're selling 120 for 75 cents, you can basically double that, like pay like $1.50 for like 240 sheets. So that's actually still a better deal here at Staples than here at Office Depot for $125 for a 150 pack. Because for a little more, you can get like way more than that. Although these, again, are the bit more pricey, so-called pricey prices for filler paper. The best price, again, is here at that Target price of 99 cents for that Top Flight 175 filler paper for 99 cents. And then scrolling through, again, a little more expensive for those markers, but then they have those composition, the regular 50-cent price that are like the good prices for the folders and the composition notebooks. And just keep scrolling through to give you guys, again, better look. And then, for example, like their spiral notebooks are 10 cents more than that 25-cent price that you are looking for. But they do have, like, for example, some of these eraser caps that for 50 cents. So, like, those are some of the standard base prices again. So they do have some good prices, but just slightly more than what you're want to be looking for. And then again, as a repeat from last week, the Scholastic color pencils are not as good as the Crayola ones, but if you're looking for you just are looking for, again, quantity over quality, 89 cents is also a really good deal for this 12-pack of color pencils right here. And so, yeah, that is very basic overview of what's on sale at Office Depot. And again, with really quick with these markers, same thing with the colored pencils. Scholastic brand is not going to really match up to Crayola, but still an okay price for that 89 cents if you're looking for quantity over quality. Although Crayola, again, is the one that everybody's mostly looking for. And then last but not least, here we have Walmart. And just to make it easier to show you guys, they have, since for Walmart, I do have to sort through everything and search through their filters since they don't really have the weekly flyer for everything. As with Staples and Target, you actually have to search and filter through their school supplies in order to find the best deals. So here I already put in my cart just to make it easier. They have their poly portfolio, like poly folders for 50 cents, the 25-cent notebooks, the 50-cent composition notebooks, and then also added in the spiral memo notebook for 27 cents. Like that's also a pretty handy school supply that students can use, and it's pretty cheap for 27 cents. A nice little handheld memo book. And then their 1-inch binders. The pen and gear ones are actually slightly cheaper than that $188 price. And so that's actually a really good deal right here. And then here they have that school glue for 50 cents. And then surprisingly, they actually have a really good deal for their a 12-count pack of the Sharpie tank style highlighters 12-pack for $5.47 is actually a pretty good deal. And that is slightly less than 50 cents a highlighter, I believe, which would have been around $6. So that is a really good price right there. And then they have, well, this is quantity 4 right here, but the 50 cents per pack of 24 Crayola crayons, and then the 97 cents for the Crayola marker set. So those are some of the sales going on at Walmart. Pretty typical standard prices. But then a few really good deals of the highlighters and the binders. And so that is roughly everything that's on sale that's going on this week, from Fred Meyer here to Office Depot, Walmart, Target, and back to Staples. Staples, again, being the hub for back-to-school sale prices. And they have most of the best deals going on in their stores throughout the summer. And so once again here are the standard back-to-school supply deal prices. And you don't really want to buy any prices that are a bit higher than these. I mean, a bit higher is all right, but typically what you are looking for is the sales that are even cheaper, like those price blasters that will be popping up in the background every single week. There's going to be a few items that are even cheaper than these standard back-to-school sale prices every single week. So that's what I'm going to be eyeing on to purchase it for these later weeks of the back-to-school sales. Now that most stores have all of the back-to-school prices going on, and with all of those stores competing, of course, it's always looking for those even better deals. And so that is everything for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you like this. And also to just support me in general, or support this cause in general, to donate supplies to students in need. And I'll see you in the next video.